Hello, everybody. How are we looking? Let's see here. Looks like we are doing good. Check all my settings. Come on, YouTube. There it goes. Hello, Lobselveeth. Welcome, everyone, to the final day. The end of the Black Eagles route. I'm emotional already. I'm gonna wait for a second and see if other folks pop in, since this is the ending and I don't want to jump right into it. How's everybody doing? I am exhausted. Whew. It is hot. YouTube, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Alright. Press any button. Continue. I believe I need this file first. Aw, you sick? Yeah, I had a really horrible migraine all last night, so I didn't have a great time. It was kind of bad. It was absolutely terrible. Might just have to sit here and chat for a minute, because I know usually the usual crowd takes a minute to show up and see the notification and everything, and I don't want to see the last day, the ending. We got to make this journey together as Black Eagle's house. It'll be so sad when we have to change houses. Not as sad as I'm going to be when we have to do the church route. I'm still trying to convince myself it's worth doing to at least see the lore. I might make myself do it last. We'll see about that. Yeah, so this is not our save file. This is a separate save file I created because I realized we were at the end of the game. And chapter 18 is the last chapter. All the other versions have 22 chapters. I don't know why Edelgard's is shorter. Maybe there's some plot reason. I mean, I know she's supposed to be the secret route, but anyway, it's shorter. I thought we had more time, so we missed a lot of character interactions. I jumped back to a previous save, tried to build up as many of them as I could in the, a reasonable amount of time, mostly focusing on Edelgard and Hubert, since we're not going to be able to recruit them in whatever route we pick next. And I wanted to see the content. I'd seen some hints of stuff on, like, Twitter and everything, and it was so cute and funny, and I'm like, I gotta see these. I gotta see them. So, here we are. I wonder if we're having fewer people jump in quick because I'm starting early. Have people gotten used to me starting late? I guess we could go ahead and get started watching things while we wait for folks to jump in. Let's see, we'll start with... I guess we'll watch food.
Ah. The smell, the texture, the smooth finish. This region's tea is the finest in the world.
Hello, Ferdinand. You seem to be in a good mood.
What is that supposed to mean? Perhaps you expected me to hold a grudge against you after our duel. In fact, I have moved on.
Have you now? Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Hey, Levi, welcome. Am I an Edelgard stan? Yes. She's a great character, and it just annoys me how people dismiss her so quickly. When they love... It occurred to me as... This is because somebody on Twitter came at my girl, and it occurred to me, people love complex male villains like Loki, people that arguably had less reasons for doing what they did and did terrible things, but Edelgard starts a war to end oppression, and she's evil. Hey, Dagger. Welcome.
I took it hard at the time, I will confess. I always thought that I equaled you in skill, or even surpassed you. But you showed me that I do not come close to matching your talents. Yet a true noble does not give up in the face of defeat. I will continue my training, and one day I will be an elite warrior. That is the path I must take, as a noble and a man of honor.
You really are in a good mood. Your determination is admirable.
Yes, One day I will surpass your abilities, and I will defeat you in combat.
Ferdinand, there's something I've been meaning to say to you for a while now. Honestly, I couldn't care less that you were of noble birth. Your fierce determination doesn't come from your bloodline. It's your own doing. The reason I value you and want to be friends with you is because of who you are, not who your family is.
I have something I would like to say to you, too. Certainly we must recognize the common folk who strive for greatness and attain it. But for those of us born into nobility, things are more complicated. From birth, nobles must excel. If we do not, we will be forced out of our houses. This environment breeds superior individuals, and they in turn recreate the rigorous environment for their own children. Without that cycle, there would be no political elite guiding the world towards prosperity.
So you're saying that the kind of world I'm striving to create is wrong?
I would not go so far as to say your way is wrong, just that another way might be better. If you insist upon undoing the nobility, then we must build something in its place. We can provide free education for all, and then select the highest performing students for more intensive training and tutoring.
Look at our boy, so grown up.
I truly believe that people are products of their environment.
Finding a way to educate the people. Interesting. I'm impressed by how much thought you've given this. No matter what shape the world takes, I'm sure I'll always need people like you by my side. People with strong principles who will argue with me and force me to consider ideas that are contrary to my own.
Welcome, folks jumping in.
Yes, exactly. Finally, Edelgard, you appreciate how important I am to your cause.
I've always thought of you as a valued friend, Ferdinand. That's nothing new.
Edelgard, I have to tell you something. I think now is the right time. Do you know what my ancestor Derek von Eyre said after your ancestor defeated him? He said, "You are an imperial beauty. Please, accept me as your husband."
Halt, Ferdinand. There's a time and a place for everything. But that time is not now.
Okay. It's sounding like possibly if you don't romance them, Edelgard and Ferdinand might have a political marriage. That's the vibe that was giving me. Sorry, Ferdy, you can't have her. Oh, man. They're cute. He's grown up so much.
Linhart, I finally found you.
And after I started out hating him in this game.
These structures were built more than 1,000 years ago and still remain. Amazing. Most interesting, there's a pattern to the saints' emblems carved into each of the sarcophagi. Here, you'll see if you come take a look.
Perhaps another time. Right now, I have something to discuss with you. You've said before that you don't care about the usefulness of your research. After giving it some thought, I decided that I'd like to create an institution for crest and relic research, and I'd like for you to lead it. All you would need to do is carry out whatever research you like. Somebody else will decide how to make use of your findings. What do you think? I imagine such an environment would suit you quite well.
Let's be clear that I have my reservations, but I suppose I'll take you up on your offer, if you insist.
I guess, if I have to be useful to society.
Although I'm unsure if it's a good idea. If my research dries up, you'll be stuck with a worthless institute. I do hope you understand that, Your Majesty.
Why are you skeptical about my proposal?
It's because all I've ever cared about is following my own curiosity, wherever it takes me. Being head of some institution and researching as part of an organized team sounds like no fun at all. At that point, it's not research, it's just a job. And one I've been practically forced into at that.
This child.
However, since I know you've put a lot of effort into preparing this opportunity for me, and since I like you well enough, I will begrudgingly take you up on the offer.
Welcome, Akatsuki.
Well then, I suppose I should be grateful. But I'll be honest, I see little point in bringing you on board if you're so troubled by the idea. let's put this idea on hold for the moment. I'll figure something out for you by war's end. I
Aw.
have great respect for your talent, Linhart. I'm certain I can find a way to make use of it that's to your liking.
Aw. She's really trying to figure out the happy endings for everybody. Aw.
Huh? What's wrong, Edelgard?
Why do you ask?
You always look at me funny, but right now you're looking at me more normal.
Hey, Zachary, welcome.
You can seem rather oblivious, but then you go and shock me with your keen insight.
Whoa, that's a little harsh.
Is it? You only have yourself to blame for the reputation. As for me, I've always thought of you as something of a victim.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're a victim of Fodlan's antiquated system of nobility. You're skilled and you work hard, yet you still play second fiddle to your less capable older brother. Even still, you fight on, not allowing yourself to be discouraged by it all. People like you help to fuel my fire. If I can only smash this rotten system, I could save you.
Aww.
You've always got a whole lot to say about your grand plans for the future.
Just hear me out. I've realized that I was wrong about you. I can now see that you've found a way to live the life you want to live. Simply put, you love working hard, and you love training. You don't know the meaning of surrender. I never thought such a genuine person could really exist.
That's a lot to take in. You're not too far off, though. I try to live life the way I want to. I wasn't that way when we first met, but I've changed since then. Nowadays, what you see is what you get.
It doesn't matter that you have burdens to bear. Despite that, you never stray from your path. You don't let anything tie you down. I can hardly imagine a life like that. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
Well, I don't think I could live the way you do, but I admire you for sticking to it. You never let your burdens get you down. You try to push through them instead. If I'm being honest, I changed my mind about you a while back.
Is that so?
Are all of these gonna be super emotional?
You can be real critical of yourself, and you admit it when you make a mistake.
That's true. I certainly make mistakes, but I feel it's important to own up to them.
I probably make twice as many mistakes as you, but I don't notice half of them.
I love this child.
This is no laughing matter, Caspar. Then again, that's part of how you choose to live as well, isn't it?
That it is. But it doesn't change what I promised before. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, Edelgard. Even if we don't live our lives the same way, I'll help cut a path through so you can follow safely behind.
I don't doubt it.
My
The
precious
future is
child.
ours, Caspar. I'm counting on you to help clear the way.
I love them. They're all so precious. Uh... Hey, Jeff, Diana.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean.
Welcome, Needle Pup.
You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
Oh, baby.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What
Her
for?
face!
Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, that's really sweet that she made an effort not to be as visibly angry because she knew it upset Bernadetta. God.
Oh, I'm done for. 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once. Ah!
My child.
It's okay, Bernadetta.
She's so sweet.
I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look. This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
This flower's about ready to bloom. The flower is Bernie. Bernie's blooming. Oh my god. My heart.
Hey, Adie, take a look at this. I received it as a gift. It was sent from... I don't remember. Anyway, the point is...
Dorothea, when you receive a gift, don't you think you should try to remember who it's from?
You're right. That's a little thoughtless of me.
What's gotten into you lately? You seem mostly uninterested in the various suitors throwing themselves at you. Is something on your mind?
Oh, don't worry about me. Everything's fine. I'm just not that interested in certain men.
Do you have any idea why?
Because I'm interested in certain women.
Well, I do have an inkling.
You seem reluctant to tell me. Is it somehow my fault?
No, nothing like that. Okay, I suppose you're not completely wrong, but...
How do you mean? Please, just say what's on your mind.
When the two of us are together, talking like this, somehow I don't feel like I care about my troubles with love anymore. So it's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it seems we should get to the bottom of such a drastic change. Maybe we can figure it out if we just...
Adie, I'm telling you, I'm fine. If you push me any further, I'll write an opera about you. I'll do it right here and now. And then I'll sing it in your face.
Settle down, Dorothea. I can take a hint. If you insist, I'll drop the subject. Whatever you do, don't write more opera lines about me. My cheeks are probably still red from your last performance.
Well, I can't promise anything. But if I try real hard, by the time the war is over, I might just have an opera written, starring you. No need to worry though, Adie. I'll be fabulous as you. A performance they'll rave about for years.
The frightening part is that I don't know whether you're joking or not. But I do regret to inform you that you won't be playing the role of Edelgard.
Why's that?
Don't you see? No story about me would be complete without the character of Dorothea. It would be ridiculous for you to play me instead of yourself.
Adie, you really are something special.
Hey
aren't
everybody, jumping in. I am legit crying. Oh my god. Dorothea's in love with Edelgard. Oh my god. That's so sweet. Ah. Welcome Joe and Zool. Just walked on me crying. Oh my god. Ah. Obviously the answer is OT3. Dorothea, Byleth, and Edelgard. Okay, so what we're doing here, for those who are jumping in, we're on the last chapter of the game, but I didn't realize going into it that it was the last chapter of the game, so we missed a lot of, like, character dialogue and stuff. So I went back to one of my older saves, built up a lot of the friendships, so that everybody could see the scenes. I haven't gotten all of them, but I tried to get a lot of Edelgard and Huberts, because in the next playthrough we're not going to have them. So, here we go. And Petra, of course, how could I forget? Was he kneeling or was he sitting?
It's strange. I never thought you and I would be able to sit together and drink tea like this.
Drink tea, you say? But that does not smell like tea. The aroma. Would that be coffee by any chance? Imported from Dagda, I believe. I do not care for it myself.
Your knowledge is impressive. Although I should expect nothing less from a noble, I suppose. Lady Edelgard surpasses you in nearly every respect. But I think when it comes to positivity, you may actually exceed her.
Excuse me?
In a way, it is merely a mask for your tactlessness. But even so, your relentless optimism, well, suffice it to say that it is your best quality.
Aw, they're being nice. Did we ever find out why Dorothea dislikes Fergie? No, we didn't get to that one, but both of those characters are recruitable, so we'll be able to see it in the future.
What?
You are constantly striving to grow as a person, to seek new knowledge, to push new limits. When others might get distracted or abandon their path, you never yield. In that aspect, at least, I think you are unmatched.
Hubert, are you alright? Do you have a cold? Or the plague? Am I hearing a deathbed confession?
It was only a compliment. There's no need for such dramatic exaggeration.
Dramatic, you say?
I do my best to analyze others without emotion. Even if I find you to be a contemptible degenerate, I can still evaluate your abilities in an impartial way.
God.
So, because you assess people without emotion, you are totally confident in your appraisals. It seems I was wrong about you.
You actually understand.
Please, do not compliment me again, though. I find it quite unsettling. It is like hearing a snake sing an aria.
Oh, man.
At least put it in a letter next time.
Aw, he's blushing.
In the very unlikely event that there is a next time, I promise to put it in writing.
They're adorable. I haven't nabbed the new game yet. I am trying to save money at the moment, so I'm honestly not allowed to spend anything. But it's on my wish list. Oh, is these with... Oh, we've already seen all those. Right? Oh no, that's Hubert. Okay. I thought I clicked Byleth for some reason.
A summons from Bernadetta? How historic.
I've got something to give you.
Do you? What is it?
His face! The icon!
A token of apology for all the rude stuff I've said. It's only right.
This is gonna, like, make us all feel things so hard, and then we're gonna go into the final thing, and people are gonna die, and...
I hope this will help you let go of all the grudges you're probably holding against me.
There are no grudges, but very well. I'll accept it.
You will? Great! Here you go.
Some kind of embroidery. A flower. This is certainly lovely, but why give it to me? It seems like something you would send to a female friend or someone you had romantic feelings for.
But it's, lovely, you said, right? That's why. If you wear it, maybe you'll look less, terrifying.
Oh my god.
You would like me to wear this?
You hate it, don't you? I knew it. I knew you'd be angry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Welcome, Noperabu. You're not late. We only started like 20 minutes ago.
Why not? Do I put it here?
Oh my god, he's gonna wear the flowers she made just to make her happy! I love it.
It really is quite nice. I cannot say that it suits me, but...
No, it does. It looks great on you.
She's so cute. Oh my god, she gave him an embroidered flower, like a patch, to put on his like cloak or his shoulder or something. Can you imagine him just walking around with that on and daring anyone to laugh with his eyes, because if they laugh, he will kill them because that will make Bernadetta sad? His face!
Sorry.
Nothing else for it, I suppose. I dislike you laughing at me, but it is preferable at least to you fleeing in terror.
Aww.
Therefore, I will wear this when I'm around you in the future.
Really? You will? I'm so glad. But you're sure? You're really sure?
If you're going to question me about it, perhaps I'll change my mind.
No. I believe you. You're a lot less scary with it on.
That is what's most important. Now I suppose it is safe for me to return to my usual strict methods.
No, I'm not ready!
This again.
Oh my god, I'm feeling so much. Oh my god. Everybody's adorable.
Yubi, I've been thinking.
What's this all about now?
It's about what you said before. About your path.
Okay, Dorothea's scene with Edelgard made it clear that she really has feelings for Edelgard, and Hubert outright admits he has feelings for Edelgard. They're gonna be friends and pine over their feelings for Edelgard.
You mean the path that Lady Edelgard and I walk?
I guess I don't really understand that kind of thing since I've always been focused on my own goals. But you, Adie, Professor, all of you are fighting for an ideal. That's big. It touches everyone. Then there's me, with my hands full thinking of just myself.
One person seems enough to me.
Aw.
Maybe you're right.
Do you have something more to say, Dorothea? It is unlike you to seem so uncertain.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Hubie.
And the fact that he lets her call him Hubie.
It's just, I've been thinking a lot lately about whether Adie might command you to marry me.
What?
Perhaps Adie might command you.
No need to repeat it. I heard you quite clearly.
Like I said, my hands are full thinking of just one person. But if you and I were devoted to one another, maybe we could strive for the future you believe in. Maybe I'd finally understand your path and be able to think about more than just myself.
Seems it's my turn to not understand. Did you just propose marriage as a way to get to know me? How exactly would such an arrangement benefit me?
Oh, it'll benefit you.
Go on.
Well, this path you're walking with Adie will have one more loyal follower. Isn't that enough?
Dorothea's gonna round up the entire cast. She is unstoppable. Unstoppable. She cannot be stopped.
I suppose it may well be. Your contribution to our cause has been noteworthy. I've no complaints about your battle prowess either. And if you are able to walk the path as I do, that would be something very special.
They are arranging a political marriage right here, right now.
So, will you consider it? This is all because of you, you know. You made me wonder what it's like to be wholly devoted to another person.
All right. I'll consider it.
So then what happens if you romance either of them? Is the scene the same? How does that work? Of course, clearly, political figures always have political marriages, and then they have their various concubines, and there's better words than that one, but that's the one that came to my mind. But clearly, they're just a very large and loving harem family of everyone. All of them. Except for Linhart. I feel like he just doesn't... I don't think it's his thing. I know he's like an option for gay guys, but I just don't get the vibe from him that it's something he cares about. I'll probably still see what his scene is, but...
Hubert, I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard. I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that. So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
An astute observation. I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you. I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me.
It's because you're the only person he sees as coming anywhere near close to Edelgard.
In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than general. Edelgard is leading the entire army. But you and I are both leading a part of the army. That should be making us... what is it? Comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms, you say?
When you are looking at me, you are thinking of me compared to Edelgard. But I want you to be looking at me as only myself. Do you have understanding? I do not want you seeing me as foreign royalty, but as your comrade in arms, who is working with you at your side.
Aww.
I understand you now. It seems I've done you a great disservice, Petra. Your friendship is important to me. I am sorry that I failed to make that clear.
The guy that started as, like, literally his first interactions with every character was to insult them, and now he just is so sweet to every... Like, all these characters grew up so well!
By comparing you to Lady Edelgard, I have treated you merely as one chasing after her shadow. I have done so even while believing that the Empire and Bridget would never go to war again.
Do you really think you can stop comparing? I am knowing well that Edelgard takes a big place inside your heart.
I do not fully understand it. But when I look at you, I simply cannot help but think of Her Majesty. Your past, full of hardship, your unwavering determination, your uncommon excellence. As such, I cannot promise never to compare you. But I will try my best to do so less often.
For now, that will be okay. But I will not be giving up on this. And I want you knowing that one day, when you are comparing, you will be finding I have won the comparison.
What an amusing thing to say. Lady Edelgard's face would contort most bitterly were she to hear it.
Be marking my words, Hubert. One day, between the two of us, you will be choosing me.
One big harem. They're just all into each other. Everybody. We didn't get these? What are these other ones? Did we see these? Did we see Caspar and Dorothea? I feel like we had to have. Well, we can always come back to the save file if we didn't. Gandhi, you can't go out there! We still have one more save file before the main game, because both Edelgard and Hubert have a A+ relationship with character. So they have a scene and an A+ scene. Oh, thank you, Pablo. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if anybody else joined in. I see the numbers gone up. I'm sorry if I missed you, but hello. Yes, there is a kitty, and he wants outside, and he can't. All right, continue. Was it this one? That was that. Yeah, it's got to be this file. Yeah, kind of true. Like, the stuff these characters go through together, it would definitely draw you very close. They are very much a found family, and I'm sure that some of the finding was more romantic in nature. And I guess depending on which characters you favor, you can view it whichever way. No. No. But there's clearly, I could see romance blooming between multiple different characters here. Sothis is no longer, to put it without spoilers, she's not around right now. Something happened. Alright, so Edelgard has one with... Do I not have it with the Ferdinand? No, this is the only one we missed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we watched all the other ones. Welcome, Devin.
Here again, I see.
Candy! Okay, okay. Okay, what is up? What is up? You are never this loud. You can't go out there. I just realized why he's sad. My old roommate, who is his best friend, is staying this week. And he's out there, and Gandy's like, I want to go see my friend. He does. He wants to go see him. He says, Mom, my friend is out there. I want to go see him. All right, let me see what your friend's doing. Let's see. Brad? That's hilarious. His name is Gandalf, like the character from Lord of the Rings. I just call him Gandy. We lived with my cousin and her husband, they're both my good friends. I lived with them for like 2 years, and of course my cats went with me. And during that time, Gandalf fell in love with my roommate Brad. That is his best friend. So now that he's staying for the week, I think Gandy's going to want to be with him always.
Of course, Your Majesty. I couldn't investigate this place freely when those of the church were around.
Understandably. Now, about my proposal to create an institution for Crest and Relic research. I've decided to move forward with it. As for who will lead the charge...
You want me to be in charge of the thing after all, don't you?
Actually, no. I was just considering some conditions for whoever applies for the job.
Conditions? What kind of conditions?
To start, I won't allow the position to be a secondary one. That excludes lords who are busy looking after their own territories.
Are you suggesting landholding lords would have no means of applying?
Quite the opposite. I'm looking for applicants with enough passion for the job that they're willing to relinquish any landholding rights they possess. They will be provided with necessities like food, clothing, and housing, but will receive no further compensation. That said, they will be free to take as much time off as they desire.
Do you expect anyone to be interested in such an odd position?
That's my hope.
Have you gone mad? Demanding someone rescind their land rights and then provide no compensation? Even the unlimited time off is a rather discourteous perk to offer. No one would accept room, board, and endless time to research. No one but me. Why must you...
Why must I what?
Why must you understand me so well? I asked you to consider the feelings of those below you. I never expected you to consider mine to this extent.
Aww.
I told you I'd figure out a way to make use of your talents that you'd find acceptable.
Honestly, no woman has ever gone through this much trouble for me before.
Then have you decided?
Yes, I have. I would be most pleased to accept your offer, Your Majesty.
Aww, she is such a mom. She wants to take care of everybody.
Hello, Ferdinand. Wait, that aroma.
Your nose is as sharp as ever, Hubert. Yes, it is a bag of fresh coffee beans.
Why did you buy coffee? You said you don't care for it.
My stance has not changed. Drab, bitter, with that muddy texture. If I have even a sip, my hands start to tremble.
Rather harsh. What are you doing with it then?
Well, you see, but wait a moment. What is that? Is that an imported tea from the East?
It is indeed. Keen eyes.
Flaunting my favorite drink right in front of me. And you do not even drink tea. Fiendish.
No way.
It is for Edelgard, I assume.
Before I answer that, I would like to know what you are doing with the coffee.
Well,
Is it a gift? Perhaps for someone you fancy?
A gift, yes. For you.
Who is the unlucky... Did you say for me? This coffee is a gift for me. Have I heard you correctly?
Yes, that is what I said. A noble does not go back on his
He's
word.
blushing!
Just take it.
Why is this game so gay? Did they make this game just for me? Feels like it.
I should decline.
Why?
The thought of receiving a gift from you, unbidden and unreciprocated, fills me with revulsion. Therefore, accept this tea as a gift from me.
From me? Are you certain? I would hate to deprive the intended recipient of such a fine tea.
That would be difficult to do, since I bought it with you in mind.
Oh, in that case, thank you. What? You were planning to give this to me all along?
That is what I said.
He didn't even blush with Dorothea. Look at his face.
Really?
This game is a blessing and a delight.
Only one thing to do. We must take a tea break.
Very well. But tea is not what I will be drinking.
Of course. I will make you some coffee.
Then I will prepare the tea.
Oh my god. This is so pure and good. Somebody up there asked if I got, Lysithia's stuff with Edelgard. I didn't, unfortunately. If we do a route with the church, you play the first half of the game with, you know, Edelgard and crew, so I can try and do the friendships then. I spent 8 hours doing this on Saturday, and I ran out of steam to get everybody, so I focused on the core group. There's still so many other like at this point, I may be playing this game over and over just to see everyone's relationships with everyone, which is going to be easier now, because when you beat it, you get to play on New Game Plus and start as, like, the most powerful professor. You get to have all your levels and everything, which makes it a lot easier to do everything. So yeah, now we can actually do the ending, and then I'm probably gonna keep playing, because we've only been at this for... Yeah, it's gonna be not much. It's not gonna be long. We didn't get Felix and Sylvain either because we ended up out of time. I didn't realize. I think we even might have had some scenes I hadn't watched yet, and we didn't get to watch them because I didn't know we were going into the final battle. I had been told there were 22 chapters, which is true for the main routes. Edelgard's is considered a secret route, and it's only 18 chapters, and I didn't know that. I'm assuming that it's possibly because Edelgard's route starts off knowing what's going on with the church, and the other routes maybe have a part where they find out that, like, Rhea is bad, and then you have to deal with the church. Maybe? I don't know. I really don't know how it goes. I guess we'll find out. This is gonna make me so sad. I feel like playing the Blue Lions is almost the best way to start off because it feels less bad because, you know, they side with the church. So not knowing the truth about the church, starting with Blue Lions feels better. And yeah, I don't know. They're all so good though. I'm loving all these characters and I'm so sad there's no way to save all of them and just kill Rhea. I really hope that the DLC does something like that. All right, let's see if it'll let me watch anything. It's not gonna let me watch anything here. So what's the point? Grr. Oh well. Just gonna have to keep playing the game more. Okay, who do we want? Who do we want? Not Manuela. She's definitely not frontline material. We gotta keep the whole Black Eagle's house. So let's start with that. Okay, so that's... Make sure we got every... Yes, someone there? Yes? Oh, Gandalf was looking for you a minute ago. He was literally locked in my room screaming at the top of his lungs. I was like, what are you doing? You never do this. And then I realized he knows you're here. He's out in the kitchen now. Probably looking for you. Aww. Okay. Alright, we're definitely gonna bring Felix. Who's our highest level? She's gotten to a pretty decent level. Definitely want Shamir. And, of course, Dorothea, part of the main house. Can't do that. And then I guess Leonie. Yes, Byleth. Perfection. And we should probably look at the marketplace, make sure everything's good. I mean, this is the end of the game. May as well buy everything. No, we want to repair. Just... Oh, yeah, I have none money. I have 0 gold. Okay. I guess this is just gonna be it. Okay. Here goes. Alright, we just have to defeat the enemy commander. Maybe I can avoid killing some of the other characters.
It's so awful to see the kingdom capital go up in flames. But at least we made it this far.
We finally stand before the palace. These flames will kill our friends and foes alike.
Those who stand in our way will perish with the flames. Immaculate One, your reign ends, here and now.
With fire raging all over the city, our enemies won't be able to advance in large numbers. Instead, they may try to defeat us with small squads of elite warriors.
Indeed. I suspect as much.
So they know she's a dragon, and they're just cool with it?
And at their head is the one who stole my mother from me, and likely that mutinous whelp, Edelgard.
So they're just cool with it.
City's burning. Oh, this isn't good. I'm flammable, you know?
If possible, we must be avoiding the flame and be careful of strong enemies.
If we want to minimize our losses, we will need to be flexible in our approach.
Alright. Oh boy. Alright, let me zoom out here. Huh. Let me take that off. Okay. Holy macaroli. Okay. Fastest way is probably... Oh no! Ash! Ash, why? I don't want to kill you, Ash. I really like you. I really wish I'd recruited him. Oh, and there's Cyril. That sucks. Okay. If we avoid the paths they're on, maybe. Oh, Gilbert. I care less now about killing him, because he's a bad father. I mean, I'm sure there's a story there, but... yeah, I don't know. So I guess we're gonna come forward, go to the right. That's gonna be the best route, and I don't want to split up the gang. We're not, there's no point in splitting everybody up. We're gonna come back
Let's
this way.
clean up. More fighting.
And the fact that we don't actually have to worry about permadeath means that we don't have to be, we can use characters as like barriers and move the main group forward. Are they gonna be able to, okay, no, that moves real slow.
I do this for all of us.
Alright, and then you guys, let's have the gang
What's my strategy?
start off, wait, let's see, how far is this thing's reach? Okay, good. It can't take the stairs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I try not to judge until I know the whole story, so I'm definitely gonna play Blue Lions and see what's up with Gilbert, but so far I am not impressed. I was really disappointed that having his daughter on your team does nothing for his loyalty. You cannot recruit him at all. If you're freaking... You cannot bring him in if you are not Blue Lions. The only way you can recruit him is Blue Lions.
Ready for anything.
Which is kind of... bleh. Well, thanks for joining us, Needlepup. Enjoy. Good. Aw, man. Come on, Ferdy. We just started. He is a pretty low level. I haven't been using him in this one. Oh, well.
I cannot die.
It's okay, Ferdy. Actually, honestly... Yeah, let's do this. I really should have put Ferdinand elsewhere. Go back one. There we go. This music is a different version of the main musical theme. That's awesome. Put Caspar.
Put me in there.
I will.
She can dodge pretty freaking well. These two are the ones that are made of glass,
Cut
so.
a bloody path. Ready for anything.
You're weak.
I think you're gonna take on the queen, or the empress, or the emperor, whatever it is. Yeah, no, I've noticed that, Noparabu. Some of the characters that you can date are almost 3 times your age, because you can date the old professor guy. I'm not into it. I'm not. I mean, I'm not. Older character? Sure. Oldest character? No. No. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, yeah.
My orders?
Attack? What are we attacking? Oh, it wants to attack that. No.
I'll cut through.
Let's clean up.
Can I reach it from there? Nope.
More fighting.
I do this for all of us.
Man, this song is gonna be stuck in my head for days now. I love it.
I'm awake.
Well, no, actually, can I see it from here? I can't. In the roster, it actually specifies almost everyone's ages. And it specifically says for characters like, Flane and Sedeth that their ages are unknown. So you can actually know specifically what age they are.
War fuels my body and mind.
Yeah, I'm not into romancing Rhea either, though. She comes across as wackadoodle. I mean, there is a... When you're an immortal creature, there is a total difference that's just not gonna matter, and you're immortal, so it doesn't matter. But in the case of, like, being... There's a culture difference and a power difference that comes from dating... Because your character's 20. Think in the real world of being a 20-year-old dating a 56-year-old man, which is what Hanneman is, and you can date him. That's just not appropriate.
What's my strategy?
We'll go after this guy.
Allow me to demonstrate. Another victory.
Yeah.
Your spirit is admirable.
Can't pull back yet.
Maybe I should heal you. Actually, we'll do this.
Who's next? Get in line.
You are impressive.
Open your hearts and accept your fate. The Immaculate Roar saves only the righteous.
What? Her howl was unadulterated magic. I didn't know such a display of power was possible.
Oh boy.
That roar seems to have affected the doll's movements.
Whenever the Immaculate One howls, those dolls become stronger.
Oh boy. Great. Well, that's okay. Can I get any closer? No, it's gonna have to be the bow. Wilhelm? That's what it's called? Can I attack it from there? No. Can she not attack from sideways? I guess not. Okay. He can. This music is epic.
I owe you one.
Let's see if Hubert can attack it. Wow. It is like immune to magic, basically. Okay, well that's not gonna do nothing.
Put me in there.
Man, this sucks. Can I get nobody close enough? Because I would love to break his defenses. I guess it's gonna have to be like this. Okay, he can't. Well, no, it did nothing. Let's see about combat art. No. Rally magic. That's not useful for her, so we're just gonna put you there. Alright. Wait, she could attack? Oh, she has meteor.
More fighting.
Really? Okay, that thing is really immune to magic, so let's not with that.
I do this for all of us. My orders?
I'll cut through.
The part that gets me about Rhea, which isn't maybe obvious if you don't play this route, is that there's times where she talks about her mother? Like, not holding her mother, but at points like, when you sit on the throne, it's clear that she expects you to become her mother, but then you can romance her. And that's really weird to me. I don't get it. I don't know if things are different in the other version or what, but it's weird to me. I don't like it. Yay! I just realized he's running around with his toes out. Why are your toes out? What if you stub a toe? It's not useful. Caspar.
For the Empire.
Nice! Get him, girl! Holy crap. Okay, that thing's tough and needs to die. Yeah, maybe that's my thought, is that maybe if you don't go, because clearly you can't romance her in this version. Maybe if you go the other route, she actually goes, oh, you're a person, not a clone of my mother. Possibly. You could be right there. Alright, Petra, you finish it off. Come on, finish it off. Yes! Maybe she just... Please, God, no.
I'll cut a bloody path.
Guess I'll just go right there, because that'll avoid the fire, I think.
Let's clean up.
This is gonna be a slow journey.
I'm awake.
Alright, Edelgard needs healing so bad.
A great help.
Agreed, Akatsuki. Especially because right here, we're basically learning that she is... Because she called herself... What'd she call herself? She called herself the name of the... She is the original saint. Saros, that's it. So clearly, she's basically deified herself. She is the church of herself. I don't know. I don't know how it goes in the other ones. Like, what did they do? How did they become this? Why are you doing this? Anyway, alright, she's gonna be able to dodge most of their attacks. Edelgard needs to heal for a minute, so we're not gonna even send her. Hubert would be destroyed. She's fast, but that's gonna... This is gonna be a very slow path.
Well done.
She just went into the fire.
Watch and learn.
Did you see that? It looked like she stood... Yep, she stood in the flames. Nothing can stop me.
No use.
That's my girl. Interesting. Yeah, I bet you we're gonna have to play the church path to know the past, which is gonna suck. I don't want to. That's okay. Flame will redeem that path. But it's gonna suck to not save my girl. I'm gonna be legitimate. Like, being in the other houses is gonna make it less painful because you have... But being in her house and then choosing not to side with her is gonna break my heart. Ugh. Can we get you? No. Alright, well, let's get you out of the flames at least. Maybe not. Those guys are gonna come at your ass. Alright, we're gonna have you, I guess, do arrow things at that guy. And then, can you finish this guy off? No. Alright, so we'll have you finish him? No, you cannot finish him. Alright, you're just gonna continue being able to dodge, I guess, because none of these armored classes... Nah, you can't take on these armored classes. He and she could, but I need to heal him. And I don't want to put him next to that fire. Fire bad! Can we get... Yes! Get him! That's my boy, Hubie.
A waste of time.
Yeah, we should have, but... I mean, literally, I was just picking this because I was like, oh, this house has gay characters. I didn't know anything about the story, which I think makes it fantastic. I didn't know she was going to end up turning on everybody, and I didn't know that I was going to have to choose, and it's fantastic. It was really authentic. It made a very powerful experience. I think it was good coming into this story not having played the other routes, because then you would know that she betrays you. I came into it not knowing, so I had to kind of authentically react and decide if I was going to side with her or not. It was cool. I mean, it would have been cool, you know, all the other ways. We got a unique experience.
Ready for anything.
And I think Black Eagles is definitely going to end up being my favorite, but the other houses are probably very good too. I've played some of Golden Deer, and it's really charming. They really are the Hufflepuffs of the school. Alright, let's, I guess, put you there and see what happens. Grr. The guy's just standing in the fire! Why are you just standing in the fire? Oh man, Dorothea! I knew it was gonna happen. I didn't level her up this time. I wasn't really using her.
Watch and learn.
Alright. Oh jeez, they really get you. Alright, Hubie. Yeah, I figured you could take him.
I was trusted to protect the future of the nation. The royal bloodline itself.
Oh no, he's upset we killed the king, ain't he?
I cannot yield. I will fulfill my duty, even if I must forfeit my life.
Oh man, if we had brought Annette, that would have been sad. I couldn't do it because she's too weak, but man, that would have been really sad.
Pathetic.
Come on, Huey, hit him! Yeah!
It's over. This could turn the tides. There's still...
Oh, so the characters are still leveled up?
Better than
I
thought.
knew that the whole... You would get to... start with your professor level really high. I didn't realize your character level would also be high. That's pretty cool. What a badass. That almost seems unfair. Is the game leveled to that? Because then all the fights are going to be super easy.
You were ready. Battle.
Majesty, I beg forgiveness. My promise to you, I could not.
Hey, what about your kid? You have a kid. Killing Edge might... Oh, Brave Sword did it. Let's go for it.
With all of my might!
That's That's my girl.
I fight for justice's name.
I'm impressed.
Alright, we're making slow progress. Right? Right? He let a crazy lady set the king's city on fire. What promise are you fulfilling? Hmm. Okay. Alright, time to attack. Okay. You are gonna go on this healing tile. And you... Well, first let's move these guys, and then we'll have you heal our boy.
My heart burns with pride.
You know, everybody really does love the gatekeeper. Actually, yeah, let's do there. Yeah, because that's gonna let me attack the blind spot.
Thanks for helping.
I don't know if that's gonna help enough. Who is targeting him from over there? This guy. Oh no. See if I can get him. Yes, I can.
Hardly worth the effort.
This is... I guess you would have to move through fire very slowly. You're in fire on your own fault. Why do you do that? No. Did he just say no? No. That's pretty great. I also really want to know who made these freaking robots. Oh no. At least it's barely hurting her. And also moved into the flames. These people are dumb. Oh no. Oh no, Caspar! Ooh. Caspar, no!
I'll
Aww.
get stronger. But for now, I'll retreat.
Grr. Stupid birds. Stupid birds with hooves. Yeah, bitch. Nice.
A laughable improvement.
Caspar is not dead. He just retreated. I'm not playing on hard mode. I could do that though. Not next time. Maybe after we've done all the routes, we'll do a hard mode playthrough. Man, I really can't wait to see what they release on DLC. I just want to know what it's going to be. I don't even want to play it yet. I just want to know. Tell me. Okay. Oh shit. Nope. 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 We're doing that again. I cannot lose her.
For the Empire.
Yeah, I guess I'll move there. Jeez.
I'm awake.
I guess I'm gonna have to put him right where she is, or else I'm not gonna get enough healing. Oh man.
Great.
Yeah, that might be how we have to do it. End
Let's
it with
clean up.
that. That might be fun. At this point, I'm gonna be playing this game for the rest of the year. I ain't even mad. Ain't even mad. Did I not get that guy? Alright, I guess finish him.
Going for the kill.
Yes, that's my girl! God, I love her.
Thinning their numbers.
Well, hopefully by the time we've beaten this game 3 times, we'll be
Ready
good
for
enough that we don't kill him every time.
What's my strategy?
Can I attack him from there? No, there's stuff in the way. Oh, man.
Be careful.
Yeah, I need to give you a potion or something. I'll put you there for now.
I do this for all of us.
Right, Bernie? Get that guy.
A little scratch won't stop me.
Are there Fire Emblem challenges where you kill everyone in your party? No, I don't think
or I'm
so.
finished.
I hope not. Alright. Guess we're just gonna keep her there, because we really need to keep the group together. Oh, it's going for Shamir. Well, she's gonna dodge that. You went for, like, the worst person to target. She's so fast. Nothing can touch her. Alright. Yes. That would have been real bad if
This
he'd
is the
missed.
cost of war. I'll take it.
Alright, you can just wait there. Let's get everybody out of the danger zone. Move you last.
I'll cut a bloody path.
You know, that reminds me, when I was doing the whole building up friendships thing, I did cooking with Hubert. And if you cook with him, he says he likes his steak bloody. Oops, I meant to do. It's like, seriously, bro. It's hilarious.
Thanks.
Be smart or
You know,
I'm
I
finished.
honestly really don't want to play the Blue Lions route just because I know they side with the church and I hate the church now. But I think most of my
do this
favorite
for all of
characters are
us.
in there. I love Ingrid. I really like Felix. So it's like my favorite characters are there, but I hate the church. Let's see, what's her range? I want to be sure to be careful of that.
What's my strategy?
I'll cut through.
Yeah, I definitely think I will do that, playing this route again, because it would be neat also to play this route again and actually recruit everyone to see what everybody's like reasons for rebelling are, you know, to recruit all the other students that we missed. Two, to play it with the context to know everything, to have seen all the sides, and then play this one. I think that's going to be my plan. So that means we're playing this game 5 times. We play this one, Blue Lions, Golden Deer, Church, and this one again. And then the DLC. Well, I think I know my game of the year. Yeah, I guess I'll just have her do it. Oh, no, not the fire. Fire hurt. Fire bad. So I guess I have to go right there. You know, we really haven't done that bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Blue Lions next, as much as I'm so tempted to just do my darling Deer Boy next, because I love him. I don't know. I might have to do a freaking coin toss, because at this point I'm so torn about it. I love characters in both, and I'm really curious about both. You guys will have to decide. You get to vote. Golden Deer or Blue Lions next. And we're probably going to start it tonight, because I don't see this taking much longer.
My
We're
orders?
almost to her. Okay, Akatsuki, I don't think I'll get that bad. I hope not. I have lots of other games I want to play. Hey, Potato Activist, welcome! Yeah, I know it keeps changing. Is it my fault that the year isn't over and they keep coming out with good games? In their defense, DMC and Bloodstained are also fantastic games. This is just, it happens to be the genre of game I enjoy playing the most. So if it came down between stories and stuff, they're all really great. I think Bloodstained's story's probably a little weaker just because indie game, you know. It's just the gameplay is what tips this to be my favorite game. It would be a lot harder if I were just considering other factors. Because DMC is also so good.
Did the trick.
Ask your patrons which route they prefer. Well, the only patrons that have shown up for this are Jeff,
Be careful.
Handsome, I don't know if Handsome's been on this one. We had a couple others. The only one here who's here right now, I think, is Jeff. So I guess Jeff gets to decide. And of course, as always, I love all of you, my supporters. Thank you. You're right. You know, Noburaboo. Oh, thank you, Zachary. I was really only saying only Jeff because that's the only one I can tell for sure, because YouTube makes the names blue if they're a member. I don't know offhand which people are Patreons from their YouTube username, but thank you. What was I saying? Oh, Jeff voted Golden Deers as well. See, I'm torn because I was like, at first I was like, okay, for Golden Deer, we'll romance Claude. And then I was like, but I've been really into exploring the gay content in this game, and it would be good to do more of that. But I also really like Claude. I don't know. It's up to you guys. I was thinking either Claude or romance Dorothea. We've seen a lot of Dorothea's content, but we haven't seen her final scene. I already know who we're romancing for Blue Lions. It's Mercedes. Because Mercedes is the only gay character in that one, and she seems pretty awesome, so... Definitely gonna romance her. For sure. So Jeff and Zachary get to decide. If you are also a supporter, let me know. I am very grateful to all my supporters. You guys get to decide what house we do next. She's actually pretty decent on health, so let's heal Bernie.
That really helped.
Lobsolbeef. I know, you really want Dorothea. What if we did, if we're gonna do all this again, what if we did Dorothea in our next Black Eagles playthrough? Because then you'd actually get to spend more time with Dorothea. If we're gonna play this 5 times, now we have another time to consider. Let's go to this side. No, because everybody needs to be able to reach it. No, I need to make it close enough that everybody can just gang up on her. Edelgard's gotta draw her out. It's the only way. It's not gonna work otherwise. Alright, let's see how this goes. Or you're right, I could romance Dorothea in the church route. So I guess we're romancing Claude, because there's no gay option in Golden Deer.
So it's true. You don't value human life at all. Isn't that right, Immaculate One?
Nonsense! Fools who do not accept their own sins are undeserving of salvation. You humans are the ones who betrayed. You betrayed me, and you betrayed my mother!
I did not betray you or her. I never believed in you from the beginning.
It didn't even hurt her! That's my girl! Oh my god, that's my girl. Now everybody's coming because I attacked her. Yeah, there's no gay option in Golden Deer, unfortunately. Mercedes is Blue Lion, and then 3 gay options are in Black Eagles. And I mean, I'm gonna recruit all the characters, but you get to see the most content with that character if you're in their house, you know, because you actually see them in major cutscenes and stuff. So we definitely see more of Claude if we romanced Claude and played.
Won't hold back.
Nah. It's up to y'all. Y'all can pick. we've done Edelgard. If we did Dorothea in the church route and Mercedes in the Black Lion route, that leaves, for students, I think that just leaves Linhardt. But I don't feel like, because the scenes that are just like the scenes that build up to the A relationship don't change. So I almost feel like romancing Linhardt would be a shame because he doesn't seem to have that much content as far as, like, romantic goes.
I see that the years have not cured humanity of its folly. You still wish to hurt and betray my mother and myself.
Sheesh. She is nuts. I suppose we don't have to choose right away. We're gonna befriend everyone anyway. Let's come on this side. Would killing Edge be better? No, this is gonna be better, I think. My children are so badass. How far is your reach? Okay, you can't get us yet. I don't know why it tells you when you can attack those walls. It just always confuses me.
I do this for all of us.
Alright, Lynn, you're gonna stay back here. I don't think anybody really needs healing right now, so we're gonna wait. Yes! That's my girl! At this rate, we're not gonna have to kill anybody, which will mean the only classmate we killed was Hilda. Oh, no, we did have to, the required ones. Catherine, no. Catherine, Ash, no. No, don't do this. Yeah, we're basically on the final boss. Don't do this, gang. Catherine, don't make me kill you. Alright, let's see if we can finish this in one more turn. If we get lucky. And if I can get everybody to be at the reach of it. Actually, let's see if she crits again. Barely touches her. Alright. Now let's see. Does he have a javelin? Ew. No, barely gonna hurt her. So we're gonna play, I guess, keep away with the other knights. That's my boy! That's my boy!
No time for pity. I am not well pleased.
Fun to watch.
Leone is so cute. She's probably not gonna be able to do much damage against it either. She does alright. But let's see if we can get somebody tougher in there to do some real killing it damage. That's my girl. Come on, Shamir, knock him dead. God, look at him go! We're barely getting any damage against this thing. Or from this thing, I mean. These are my beautiful children. I've prepared them so well. Granted, we didn't get any of the master classes this time. I really want to try and do that next time. I can't forget. It's because she's too far away, I guess. What does this one do? No, we're not gonna freaking... Right. Huey? Banshee... Dark Sparks, it seems, is best. Come on, Crit. Come on. Hey, Marlon, welcome. After I finish Fire Emblem? Well, I'm still playing Fire Emblem. I'm gonna probably play, I don't know, I think I'm gonna alternate, and I'm doing Resident Evil 0. I need to finish up Castlevania and Bloodstained, which I was working on today. So I'm gonna keep playing Fire Emblem, but I'm gonna alternate it with other stuff. And on the weekends, it'll probably be Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Make sure Byleth finishes her off. Okay. Looks like we're about to be there, I hope. Alright, Felix. Yes, Diana, of course. My Sword of Creator is broke. I didn't have the material to fix it, so I haven't been using it. Oh, I really should have replaced that bow. But I should be able to after this turn. And then we won't have to kill her.
Give back my mother!
You're the one who put her in me in the first place, crazy! Seriously! Yeah, I'm still working on Fatal Frame, too. It will be soon. I think we're gonna have... I guess we're just gonna keep going. And yeah, I need to get back to Rule of Rose. Jeez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Guess that's all I had to offer.
You did great, Felix!
No longer. I must pull back.
Yes, you've both done so well. We're almost there.
I wish you'd never shown your face at Garrigmok. I always knew you were trouble, yet I did nothing. Time for me to correct that mistake. Prepare to meet your end!
How am I the bad guy here, Catherine? Catherine. Catherine. Catherine.
Our pride, our people, our king. You've torn them all apart. Haven't you had enough? What else is there for you to take?
Oh, Ash. Don't kill him, Bernie, no! Bernie, no! Bernie, no! Bernie! No! Bernie, no! Bernie! Bernie! Oh no, Bernie, no! Okay, well... No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, man. Okay.
Let's clean up.
Let's try... Can I get her? Nope, it's gonna have to be on that side, I think. Is it not attack? I can't tell. Okay, it is attacking that square. Come on, dodge it, Shamir.
Be careful.
How close? A little closer. Come on, Bernie. Dodge it. Dodge it. Dodge it. Oh, that's my girl. Alright, you guys did it. You broke a path.
I must pull through.
Alright, well, she didn't quite do it, so I'm gonna rewind time. Who else?
For the Empire.
Alright, I think this is gonna do it. Come on.
I must pull through.
When humanity stands strong, and people reach out for each other, there's no need for gods. Rhea, your reign of tyranny is over. The time has come. I'm ending this once and for all! Is it over?
Oh no. No. She's free. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. With the fall of Ferdiad, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Church of Seros both vanished into the people's memories. Fodlan was finally one unified nation.
Look at Hubert!
Under the rule of Emperor Edelgard and the Adrestian Empire. Embracing her newfound power, Edelgard could at last set about destroying Fodlan's entrenched system of nobility and rebuild a world free from the tyranny of crests and status. Yet, beneath the surface, an unseen and silent struggle began to take shape. From her seat of power, Edelgard could at last wage war on those who slither in the dark.
I wonder if that'll be a DLC. I want to do that. Are we about to fight them? There's no way.
The children of the goddess have been defeated at last. The shape of the world will be forever changed. Humanity is free now. The world is ours once again. Can you believe it? I see. Well, one thing is certain. The fate of this world depends on the choices we make. It's possible that people would have been happier continuing to mindlessly obey the goddess. Our work is far from over, and we can't ignore the possibility that our enemies will resurface one day. I don't know what the future holds, but come what may, will you stay by my side? You chose to protect me at the Holy Tomb. Will you choose me again?
Yes.
What I'm trying to say is, I need you. You called me Elle. That means more than I can say. And this ring, it's lovely. Thank you, my dearest friend. I will happily accept it. I must admit, I feared my feelings would be unrequited. So long as I had you by my side, it never mattered how many enemies I amassed. You were all I needed. All this time, I longed to share my feelings with you, and it seems you wished for the same. Now, our wishes have come true. This feeling, it's overwhelming.
Because they're at the Goddess Tower, which is where they made the wish at the dance, and now their wishes have come true.
Absolutely not. I won't allow it. From now on, we face the world and carry our burdens together. We will crush those who slither in the dark and restore peace and order to Fodlan. I will then find a suitable successor and hand over the reins of the Empire. When all that is done, it will be just the two of us. I look forward to starting our life together in the light of a glorious new dawn. Yes, that is all we can do for now. We must remain focused on our goals. To think that I may truly call you my partner and equal now. The solitary reign of Edelgard has come to an end. From now on, we walk this path together. With time and care, the darkness shrouding this world will be lifted. You and I will become the light that shines over Fodlan, just as you have shined upon my life.
Oh my god. The feelings I have. Oh, I am just overwhelmed. Okay, but what about, I want to know what happens to everyone else. Apparently my Google thought I was talking to it and it said, sorry, I'm not sure how to help, which, same Google. I am also overwhelmed with feelings. Oh my god. Just, oh, there's so much to unpack. Gay love saved the world. Two women in love saved the world from tradition and entrenched oppression. They broke the boundaries so people can live to be what they want to be. I mean, we joked about gay agenda, but it kind of is that. It kind of is a world where you can be who you want, which can include sexuality. It's been a long time since a game has genuinely touched me in my heart like this, in where it hurts in a good way, has made me honestly feel things. I feel like I'm very calloused most of the time. I'm very scabbed over. I've gone through a lot of shit. I've felt a lot of shit. And it takes a lot to touch me, and this did. I'm so... I'm really just so into this game. And it's not even just the romances, even though that is so beautiful. The friendships, the subtext in the relationships, like it's very clearly showing us a world in which people can love each other in all kinds of ways. And the men have feelings, the women have feelings, they have romantic feelings, they have friend feelings, it's beautiful. I love it. This is a great game. It's fantastic. And I genuinely came to love the entire cast. I mean, y'all heard me. I started out dissing, like half the characters at least. Annette returned to her hometown where she took up a teaching position at the Royal School of Sorcery. She was a gifted instructor. Many of her students came on to become well-renowned sages. Her talent for teaching was remarkable. She was remembered for effortlessly securing the trust and respect of her students, as well as inspiring all who knew her by living a life of kindness, cheer, and humility. Alois. Once the long war against those who slither in the dark came to an end, Alois and his family moved to Remire village and lived as farmers. It's said from the moment he put down his sword and picked up a hoe, he never so much as thought about turning back. Though Fodlan had changed, Hanneman's goal remained unwavering, to determine the workings of crests and do away with the inequality caused by them. To that end, his research resulted in magical tools that could be used even without the aids of crests. This proved to be yet another worthwhile discovery by the father of crestology. Lysethia turned home to her parents to help her parents restore their family land. Years later, when the end of their hard work was in sight, she relinquished House Ordelia's claim to nobility, ceding the territory to a nearby lord. Shortly thereafter, she and her family disappeared into obscurity. Manuela left Garreg Mach to build her own academy in a small, war-torn town. There she contributed heavily to the rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last years of her life happily devoted to her students. Leonie joined up with the mercenaries formerly led by Geralt. As his greatest apprentice, she quickly took on a leadership role and eventually inherited the title of Blade Breaker. She became known as Geralt II, as she had begun to resemble him in all things, including his drinking habits. She left behind many unpaid tavern tabs. When Galatea's territory was seized, Ingrid argued strongly for the preservation of its borders. Her request was granted and she was appointed to rule. From her new position, she gave her all to ensure the people of Galatea lived peaceful lives and put in years of hard work to reform its farming practices. Her efforts bore fruit to the people's delight, and Galatea became a land of plenty. As Margrave Gaudier, Sylvain devoted his life to improving relations with the people of the Shreng region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping to create a new way of life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, it nevertheless became customary to refer to cheaters as sons of Gautier. Sylvain! So these are clearly the characters we didn't interact enough with and build enough relationships with for them to have happy endings. Like, their lives aren't bad, but they could have been happier. So clearly we have to do better next time. Linhart abandoned his position in favor of a carefree life at Garreg Mach Monastery. There he spent his days at ease, whiling away the hours fishing and his private study. After his passing, a treasure trove of documents was unearthed, revealing key discoveries he made during his years of research. So if we had actually played this game with the finished playthrough, the one I did where we saw the cutscenes, he would probably have gone on to take that role that Edelgard gave him. You have to pair them up. So certain characters are between couples. Ah, so we didn't pair up enough people. We're gonna have to work on that. I know Felix and Sylvain is one. Shamir. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up the mercenary life and disappeared. Though she was never heard from again, rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief who lined her pockets by shaking down all those who preyed upon the innocent. Felix. Even after the war's end, skirmishes continued to break out across Fodlan. Bored and restless in his capacity as Duke Faldarius, Felix abandoned his title, jumping at the opportunity to wield a sword again. Little is known of his whereabouts thereafter, but many years later, soldiers continued to whisper rumors of a mysterious man able to deal swift death to scores of enemies. Ferdinand. After officially becoming the new Duke Aegir, Ferdinand set about reforming his territory. He overcame numerous obstacles to help the lands of Aegir recover. To recognize his contributions during and after the war, the Emperor appointed him new Prime Minister. Thereafter, he stayed by Edelgard's side to help the Empire achieve great prosperity. Hubert devoted his life fully to the service of Edelgard. Operating in the light and shadows alike, he disposed of countless burdens facing the Emperor using any means necessary. Though his ghastly appearance and imposing demeanor were ever feared, he paid his reputation little focus, focusing instead on his loyalty to the Emperor. We didn't pair anyone, clearly. In recognition of his achievements during the war, Caspar was gifted the title of Minister of Military Affairs in the new Adrestrian Empire. Though his command developed a reputation for occasional recklessness, he proved an able leader, guiding his troops to overcome countless obstacles. Long after his career ended, tall tales of glory and good cheer that he brought to his army endured. As soon as Bernadetta inherited House Farley from her father, she withdrew from all political discourse and focused solely on the management of her own territory. Because of this and her penchant for spending long periods of time in hibernation, she became known throughout the house's history as the Bear of Varley. There we go, one pairing. Petra returned to her homeland of Bridget and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and renegotiated Bridget's diplomatic ties to the nation on more equal terms. At every step along the way, she was accompanied by Dorothea, who left Fodlan behind to support her. Dorothea used the connections she made in her time at the opera to her benefit and even worked reluctantly with the Fodlan nobility for Petra's sake. The people of Brigid were skeptical of her at first, but warmed up to her over time. It is said she became the person whom Petra loved the most. Oh my god. Byleth and Edelgard ended the tyranny of the godlike being. Byleth was wounded and lost the power of the progenitor god, but it mattered not, as she and Edelgard had each other. To ensure lasting peace, the two fought against those who slither in the dark. To ensure a society where people can rise and fall by their own merits. They spent their lives reforming the antiquated class system. They achieved much in their life together, and it is said they were sometimes spotted leaving the palace to privately enjoy the world they had created. How they spent those precious moments, none but the two of them will ever know. Oh, hi Bedrock Fun, you did arrive in time. And we're about to start another playthrough, because how can I stop? I'm so full of love and feeling right now, I could take on the world. I'm just so emotional, and these lesbians and these gays are killing me. Can you imagine? I think Ferdinand and Hubert, I think those two get paired together, because I saw somebody talking about it on Twitter, and that's adorable. There's so many, like, so many of these pairings are gay, even if you don't consider them, like, I guess it just, I'm just overwhelmed. You can play this game and make these characters basically gay. You can play them and make them not gay. Like, the fact that both realities exists is so great. Like, it's equality. Amazing. Can you believe it? I'm just, more than just you can romance gay characters. Other characters can end up in relationships that define their lives that are same sex. Like Petra and Dorothea, and Ferdinand and Hubert. And I'm really, really emotional about this. And I'm just, we're starting another playthrough immediately, right now. Immediately. I don't want to have to kill Elle. Oh man. Alright, so... Oh, was Sothis in the chair before? Wasn't the chair empty? Oh man. Okay, I guess I'm gonna end it and then jump it right back so that I can start the new one with the blue houses, or the gold. Have we decided what we want? Have we decided gold or blue? Gotta pick. We gotta pick. Here, we don't want that. Golden deer, blue lions. What do we want? Golden deer? Should I flip a coin? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do golden deer? I think I've seen a lot of people say golden deer over the time I've been asking. Okay, there's one vote for blue. Golden deer? Yeah, alright, we're gonna do golden deer. Fear the deer! Alright, we're gonna stop for, like... Yes, there is another gay option in the blue, Mercedes, who we are gonna romance in the blue route when I do that one. You can recruit everybody, but I'm gonna save Mercedes for that route so that we have something to look forward to. This next route, it sounds like from talking to everybody that we really want to romance Claude, and can I fight that? The man is amazing, and he exudes so much bisexual energy. I'm so disappointed he's not bisexual. He is. Shh, he is. Secretly. Alright, so, I'm gonna end the stream for a minute. I'm gonna get up, get a couple things. I'll be back in like 5, 10, and we will start the new one. So, thanks for joining me, and we'll be right back.